Could your son or daughter become a cathedral chorister? This short presentation will tell you more about what the choristers get up to, as well as how to apply. The boy choristers have been an integral part of Worcester Cathedral and of the King's School for centuries. As part of the cathedral choir, their music has become famous the world over, but the heart of their work is in the continuation of a centuries-old tradition, leading the cathedral worship here in Worcester. During term time, the boys or girls sing services 6 days a week, and of course at Christmas and Easter we have a very busy schedule. Life in the choir includes all sorts of other exciting challenges too. The choristers are often involved in other concerts, not least at the Three Choirs Festival, thought to be the oldest music festival in the world. At these events they get the opportunity to work with some of the greatest soloists, orchestras and conductors from around the world. Sometimes they're also invited to sing in major concerts in Symphony Hall Birmingham or St David's Hall in Cardiff. The BBC comes regularly to Worcester, usually to broadcast live for either radio or television. Each year, we take part in the ongoing series of choral evensong broadcasts on Radio 3. And in 2007, we were the first cathedral ever to broadcast live both the Christmas services for BBC One. In November and December, the choir is always hard at work. Major concerts include Joy to the World, with orchestra and soloists, while in other years we put on a colourful Sonne Lumière to celebrate Christmas. This includes singing from all around the cathedral with fantastic lighting and plenty of wonderful music. The end of the school year is marked with our annual Choristers in Concert event. This is a light-hearted way to mark the successes of all the boys and girls, and usually includes some form of dramatic work, sometimes in full costume and with scenery and props. Another exciting part of their work includes making international tours. Worcester Cathedral Choir has an enviable reputation for touring, and over the years has sung in most European countries, as well as Canada, America and South Africa. It's hard work, but a really wonderful way to see the world. Most choristers will have fond memories of the longer tours, particularly those which take place furthest away. Our last visit to the USA took in the dramatic scenery of Seattle and the Pacific Northwest coastline, complete with enormous breakers on the beach and a whole line of volcanoes down through Washington State and Oregon. These are memories to be kept for the rest of your life. But how does a potential chorister start? Well, twice each year, in January and September, we hold chorister workshops, which give boys and girls the opportunity to experience singing alongside the choristers in the glorious acoustic of the cathedral. They get the chance to try out things like proper breathing, clapping rhythms, as well as learning new music, and then, after just a few hours of preparation, performing it in a service. This is a great way for youngsters to try out the chorister life before deciding whether it's right for them. If you want to take things further, the next stage is to make an appointment to meet up with me, Adrian Lucas. I have the rather grand title of Master of the Choristers, but I'm quite used to listening to boys and girls and helping them to develop their voices as real musical instruments. We hold auditions for the boy choristers usually in January, and for the girls at various times throughout the year. The boys in the choir are aged between 7 and 14, while the girls are aged between 13 and 18. So at the audition stage, we're looking for boys aged 7 to 10 and girls aged 12 to 15. The audition itself will test their voice, their oral capabilities, their word reading skills, and their capacity for reading music. We need good all-rounders. The boy choristers receive a 50% bursary towards their school fees while they remain in the choir, so it's important that we find the very best candidates to join up in the first place. The most successful choristers are also good instrumentalists, and are expected to maintain a good standard of progress on at least one musical instrument throughout the course of their time in the choir. Some are proficient in 2 or 3, and many go on to become professional musicians in later life. Of course, it's hard work, but the boys and girls get a huge amount out of it. Quite apart from the musical benefits, they learn a really strong sense of teamwork, not to mention how to support each other. They also learn an amazing sense of time management, which will set them up for later life. So there it is, in a nutshell, how choristerships in the cathedral choir work. Could your son or daughter join the team? Ask for more information at King St Albans reception, or go to the cathedral website www.worcestercathedral.co.uk and look for the music pages. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you soon.